Well, Shamil, very impressive to be in just your second UFC fight, but to be the main event, the headliner. I guess, what are your thoughts ahead of this opportunity?
Turpikra main event halduki ella.
Tunugu tsagukhun hani hadin main event kel hani waghiz kel tuldum hadinan главный бой вечера алда. Hebuk ana dir michta вообще hani ke hani main event alda waghi dagi ukharagu.
Yeah, I'm very happy to get this opportunity. You know, it was my dream to be in UFC, and of course, I'm very happy to be on posters and be main event here.
When you had that dream in the UFC, did you ever imagine that it would be this fast, that you would be in the main event and be the headliner of a UFC card?
Dur michtabuk an UFC od kezi din kolbuk arashtu dalin kheko уже kel boyod главный бой shezi.
Book inju dir alda heb muradal tin book inju dir hedin kelil avon. Даже dit sau trainer asta avum qaradin avuna tsenu khaw posteral so podpis ol mekhaval. هادنا هندير صورات كده جو أزوجي وص أبونا تصفون تلاقي حكيس كله تصل أبون هلها أواز قومك وموجودي هنسق شو زي.
Of course, I was not expecting to get that fast. You know, even before my UFC debut, I remember that moment when I was signing the posters, and I told my coach, "When do you think my picture will be on these posters?" And coach told me, "Patience, Shamil, maybe next year." And you know, I'm getting in the next fight. Of course, it's surprise and really good surprise for me.
That's awesome. So what did that moment feel like this week, signing your name to the poster that had your picture on it?
Hanchi dur surat ki bugudu, hanchi shi bugudu состояние.
Hanji ugu wukhundun. Heb dingo heb surat titulni boyoldu. Şu hanji ki de şöyle urgaldı o.
Of course, it was great feelings, and my next thoughts are about when I will sign it for my title fight.
Very nice. All right, big opponent here, Jairzinho Rozenstruik. I guess, what do you think about him overall as a fighter and kind of what challenges he presents for you?
Dur соперник Rozenstruik, досу уровень лоши абили и ду захмат лизи шибук ин беоли осуа қалсан.
UFC bugu ambition liga байцайруги liga Хесу рақатлан дицалеу ликвеша байцук ан хеу 12 номер гиук унаро ан хелдатсе 5 номер гиук ан хеу ну бихай бой бук инаро ликола хадида ну мед халабила ха рагисловар мехал шу ши бой колен дирги осук.
You know, UFC is a place where all elite fighters are fighting, and Rozenstruik is top 12 now, and he was in top 5, so it's showing his level. And of course, I'm not expecting easy fight, and it will be good, hard fight, I think, for both of us.
I know you posted online this week that you heard people were hating on this fight, that they shouldn't hate, they should tune in and watch and welcome a new contender. Were you getting negative feedback about this fight?
Тут Twitter алтлумбук ана ханчи главный бой гишун адан зибот улеч ойдин хеккушве батира катлан гозибот лумугут и байцай гирихизи hedin bихулугиш ту адан зибот луларил ледуедин хеккушве heb.
Адамаз адам рукун батия шивотлу муген цу цоботло рукуна адам хабижут ан шивицун ботла жобицун чай Hedиnan dit hezul вниманиецени босуар хезабуро жолда dit бихизаун хавздан ози qalomuk ana წია ჩაირი ხიზერ წია ჩაირაჭრა ხა ცუს დანდი college.
Yes, you know, fans are different. Some people understand real fans, you know, that it's good thing for our division to have a new blood, but some people, they just trash talk, they just want to write something they write, so I don't get serious these comments. And just there is a new fighter coming and making a big statement, and so in my UFC debut and enjoy.
A lot of people feel like you could fight for a title. Do you see yourself challenging? Is this a slow rise? How do you see?
Цоц عدان أول بوجو جاي مون زاتيت الواغزي حضور روجيلون do you kin كوش واغزي ياجي دادا كونغو شوزي.
ди ботлар жо хаб багур лилха ди ботло мугу титул шози хеку ну хаб UFC ди да абун ходо анцку бой хабис кул анцку бой хабизи хадурун титул шози.
You know, it's not the place where I take decisions. So, if you ask me, of course, I wanna fight soon as possible, big fights, which will get me to the UFC gold. But if UFC will tell me you need to do another 10 fights to reach that, I'm ready to do that fights also.
All right, last thing for me, I guess, what's your goal in this fight? Is it just a victory, or is it to do something really spectacular to get people's attention in the main event?
هبل بلان شو بقدر تحب دور كربر خيز برهنش ياجي توني تو عسيجو بخيزايز.
عسيجو بخيزايز دون كيدن تلهونارو جاني شايغورو غدي دانديو گيچيگي غوچي چارا گروشا گروشي دالگي غوسلاي غوسيگي بوتلون كينا بخيز دير كربر خيزابيز قريم مودي.
Yeah, you know, my opponent is also not like punching back. He's a high-level fighter, and I don't want to risk. Of course, first goal is to win, and how it goes, we will see.
I just have one for you. You mentioned Twitter earlier. We've all been noticing that you've been a little bit more funny and showing your personality on Twitter, and the fans are wondering if it's really you running that Twitter account. Can you tell us if that's really you?
Twitter aldı. Emerjo interesne jol hollu gudutsa. Dutsa ish hollu bugi yak bad ichis dutsa lezi перевод hollu gili айхат дургут отскоч.
Твиттерал дица вадит хабулугу ну ослица хоб хабиле дир Твиттер вадит ну ракал кар жол холлу ходорожан.
It's me. I have Twitter on my phone, and I have my friends who can translate for me in good English. But all ideas and jokes, it's coming from my ideas.
Are you increasing like kind of your presence on Twitter because of this main event, or have you always been doing this and we're just now noticing?
Main event shun khadush tu botlum gadin so popularность baч я кида гуш tu radin buk armon активный социальный сетел.
Дон социальный сетел да активно кида гук анадон но Твиттер байби хан хадица UFC шор асна хабиз.
I was active in social media but not in Twitter. When I signed with UFC, I understood that it's important here in America to use Twitter, and that's why I started it.
You're doing a good job. Keep it up. Thank you.
Okay.
So, like in everyday life, are you like a funny, joking guy? You seem very serious every time we see you. Is that your Twitter personality? Is that how you are when you're not in front of us?
You Twitter ол шутка бигжол хол мехал кепожал хол ду хваларах мехал мунцах серьезно чуи хулила влога.
Да, дон просто абсолютно цукхана чугу гойдина со настроение чугу зда.
I'm just a little bit hungry. I'm cutting weight as well.
A quick one for me before you guys go eat. You mentioned Rozenstruik, not a punching guy. Absolutely not. He has one of the fastest knockouts in this division. What are some of the problems that this guy proposes for you that you're like excited to figure out and break him down for your 5-round main event?
Тут Shamil Rozenstruik slik about it sugile do again.
That his opponent, he said, oh, he's not a punching bag, so he acknowledges that it's a tough fight. He's a top-ranked guy, one of the fastest knockouts. But besides that, what are some of the problems that he would like to figure out? So a way to break down his opponent and say, okay, yes, I can beat this guy.
Тут Shamil behind chegil ilon do you gush interest bugi o suq so silni raqal дуздадан дудаш хабизик олижо дургу то себя протестировать, короче.
Дица дун эмер протестировать хона дица дунгу эмер бат и рагуй қайгун рече қулчагу рече ханадун стойкол рагулча стойкол дуагана ҳайт ога тестирование бук инел кол ҳанҷи дица дидук олижо ги ҳабун кӯрбор холзе ҳаракат баққизио холзе.
You know, during all my career, I tested myself a lot. I wrestled against wrestlers. I fight fought stand up against strikers, you know, and now I think I reached this level and I deserve now not to risk a lot and to make sure that my hand will be raised. That's it. That's all what I want.
Thank you, sir. Good luck on Saturday.